Buddha's teaching of the middle path is one of the greatest treasures of human wisdom because it shows us that life is not meant to be lived in extremes, neither drowning in endless luxury nor torturing ourselves in unnecessary hardship, but to be lived with balance, harmony, and awareness. And the story of how Buddha discovered this truth is as inspiring as the message itself. Because Siddhartha, the young prince, had everything a man could desire: palaces filled with music, gardens filled with beauty, endless riches and pleasures. Yet in the middle of all this comfort, he felt an emptiness inside. And when he saw sickness, old age, and death with his own eyes, he realized that wealth could not protect anyone from suffering. So he left everything behind in search of truth. He tried the path of self-denial, punishing his body, starving himself, meditating in pain, and believing that destroying desire meant destroying suffering. But after years of struggle, he realized that the truth was not appearing, because pain was only another chain. And one day when he fainted near the river, and a kind woman offered him rice milk, he accepted it, and strength returned to his body. And in that very moment, he understood that starving or indulging both are distractions. Both are extremes, and neither brings freedom. True peace comes when we choose balance. And this balance is what he called the middle path, and under the Bodhi tree. As he meditated with this understanding, he awakened to enlightenment and the wisdom that still guides millions of people today. The middle path is not about choosing half of pleasure and half of pain. It is about choosing wisdom. It is about living with awareness and moderation. It is about walking with balance instead of swinging between extremes. And Buddha explained this path through the Noble Eightfold Way, which means right understanding, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. And each of these steps is like a lamp guiding us away from confusion towards clarity, away from suffering towards freedom, away from illusion towards truth. If we look at our modern world, this teaching is more important than ever because today we live in extremes everywhere. We see people working day and night without rest, sacrificing health, family, and peace in the race for wealth and power. And then we see others who give up completely, losing purpose and drowning in hopelessness. Both sides suffer because both are extreme. The middle path says work with honesty and effort, but also rest with peace. Love what you do, but do not let it consume your soul. Live with dedication, but also live with calmness. In relationships too, we see extremes. Some people hold on too tightly, afraid of losing others, and suffocating love with attachment, while others close their hearts, completely building walls of coldness and fear. Both cause pain, but the middle path shows us another way to love deeply with care, compassion, and kindness, but without chains, because real love is freedom and not possession. Even in small daily habits, the middle path saves us. Some indulge endlessly in food pleasures or addictions and damage their health, while others punish their bodies with starvation or denial and damage themselves in another way. Both are harmful. The middle path says, eat to nourish, not to indulge, not to destroy. Take care of your body with kindness, because the body is the temple of the mind. Buddha also taught that impermanence is the truth of life. Nothing lasts forever. Not joy, not pain, not success, not failure. And when we understand this, we do not cling too hard to happiness, and we do not drown too deeply in sorrow. We learn to flow with life like a river, calm, steady, and balanced, and that is the spirit of the middle path. To walk this path in our own life, we need practice and awareness. Whenever we are about to react, we can pause and ask ourselves, am I choosing an extreme, or am I choosing balance? Am I going too far in desire, or too far in denial? And slowly the mind learns moderation. Slowly, the heart learns peace. Because the middle path is not a rule, it is a living wisdom that grows inside us. Buddha said, "Be a lamp unto yourself," which means do not blindly follow others. Do not live in someone else's shadow, but discover your own balance, your own path. Because everyone's middle is different, everyone's journey is unique. What matters is awareness and harmony in thought, word, and action. And when we walk like this, every step becomes light. Every choice becomes clear. Every moment becomes meaningful. The middle path is not about being average, it is about being wise. It is about living a life where we neither chase illusions nor escape responsibilities, where we neither drown in desire nor suffocate in denial, where we neither fear the world nor run away from it, but face it with a calm, balanced heart. And this is why the teaching of the middle path has survived for thousands of years. Because it is not bound by culture or religion. It is a universal truth of life. Whenever we feel lost in chaos, whenever we feel broken by pain, whenever we feel blinded by desire, the answer is the same. Return to balance. Return to the middle path. So as you listen to these words, let them be a gentle reminder that in your work, in your family, in your dreams, in your struggles, balance is the key. Not too much, not too little, just right. And when you walk this way, you will discover peace, not outside, but inside. You will discover freedom not in running away, but in living wisely. You will discover happiness, not in extremes, but in harmony. And that is the gift of the middle path, the eternal wisdom of Buddha that lights our way even today. So friends, how did you like this motivational story of Buddha? Do tell us in the comment box, and do not forget to share it with your friends. If you want to listen to more such motivational videos, then there is a link in the description of this video.